Good morning from Caracas airport. We are traveling today again. We are flying to Canaima, which is an airport in the middle of the jungle in Venezuela. Our flight is at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we did not have the possibility to eat breakfast in the hotel, so we're first going to try to find some food. Most of you probably imagine Venezuela having no food at all, people starving. The reality, however, is quite different. As you can see, there are plenty of food options and really nice sweets here. The airport is pretty smooth, there are not a lot of queues, so I decided to just look at the beautiful airplanes that you can see at Caracas airport. Our flight today is with Conviasa, which is the national airline on an Embraer 190. And after a very nice breakfast, we are now boarding our flight to Canaima, and you can see this beautiful MD-80 from Venezuela and a nice 737 from Rutaca as well. If you didn't see our Venezuela video, I flew on the 737-200, so check that video out as well. And let's see what Conviasa looks like. This Venezuelan MD-80 is just 37 years young. We are flying on an Embraer 190. This one is only 10 years old, so it's one of the more new airplanes in Venezuela. And as you can see, it features a very beautiful interior. It's an all economy class aircraft.
Hola, buenos días. 18.
Next to us is this beautiful Boeing 737 from Rutaca. We are flying with them as well next week, so if you don't want to miss that video, please subscribe to our channel. Interesting enough, this airplane was flying in my home country for Virgin Express as well in 1996 or so, so it's been a long time ago. But still going strong here in Venezuela.
Ahora, por favor, ábrese su cinturón de seguridad.
You can see so many interesting airplanes in Venezuela. It's probably the most interesting country for aviation in the world. With this beautiful lineup of MD-80s and one Embraer, we are leaving the gate on time for our flight to Canaima. We arrived in Caracas on this Boeing 737-200 from Venezuela, which you can find the video on our channel. Absolutely beautiful aircraft, very nice to have flown on one of these, and very unique to be able to do that still in 2023. biggest part of the Conviasa fleet are Embraer 190s, but they also fly Airbus 340s, an ATR, and Cessna 206, which they fly to the beautiful islands of Los Roques. Meanwhile, we are taxiing out for departure, and if you look at the lineup here, it's just incredible. An Airbus 340, a Boeing 737-200, another Airbus 340. There's not many countries, I believe, you can see this kind of airplane still. And all of these are still actually flying. Conviasa still operates Airbus 340s to Russia, Syria, and Iran, as well occasionally to Mexico and Cuba. So they're actually still flying. Same with the Laser, you can fly MD-80s all around the Caribbean and Venezuela. There's also one airplane from Albatros Airlines, which seems to be a very small company in Venezuela, and another Airbus 340-600. So yeah, you can see literally the most unique airplanes in Venezuela. When landing here in Canaima, you can already see how beautiful this area is. You can see these tabletop mountains. It's absolutely incredible. So this was our second flight in Venezuela, and again very good. Flight was on time again. The airplane of course is much newer than the Venezuelan airplane, but yeah, very nice. We got some drinks, on time performance is good. It's the only airline you can fly from Caracas to Canaima, so you don't have a lot of choice, but still, very solid product, very nice, no complaints. We have arrived at Canaima. This is the gateway to Angel Falls, which is the highest waterfall in the world. If you're planning to visit Angel Falls or just curious how it looks like, you can find videos about visiting Angel Falls on our channel, as well as some other excursions you can do from Canaima. So if you're interested in those, check it out on our channel as well. After 4 excellent days in Canaima and visiting Angel Falls, which you can look it up on our channel, is absolutely stunning, we are back at the airport for a flight back to Caracas, and I present you the domestic Terminal 1 of Canaima Airport, which does feature a lot of stores, so if you're into buying let's say duty-free, that's a good option. Lots of local handmade stuff. I'll show you once around what else you can find in the airport of Canaima. You cannot find the security because there is none, but this is the check-in. So checking in here, you just give your passport and they have a list of passengers, and then you give your suitcase here, and there is a weighting scale there to weigh how much your suitcase is. And then your suitcase somehow will disappear and end up in the airplane. Believe it or not, but this airport does have Wi-Fi. There is a Starlink antenna here. A little bit of bizarre Conviasa experience. So we are 2 passengers, we only have 1 suitcase, so technically each suitcase can weigh 23 kilograms, a total of 46, but we only have 1 suitcase. However, that suitcase is 24 kilograms, so Conviasa still decided to charge us $1 extra for the overweight. So yeah, that's a bit bizarre, considering we're already more than 20 kilograms below our allowance. Anyway, I'll take you once through the airport. So these are all souvenir stores. You can find plenty of handmade stuff, basically. Lots of bracelets, hats, all kinds of souvenirs. You can find it all here. So that is quite nice. You can find some pots as well. And then also this airport does have a small bar here. You can buy some Coca-Cola and water. And then there are some chairs here to sit down as well. The security and customs officer is sleeping next to the Wi-Fi here. And if you just walk behind the building, you can find the bathroom facilities, which includes fresh showers and luxury amenities, as you can expect in the jungle. Just kidding, of course not. But yeah, there's a nice toilet. It was actually quite clean. So yeah, it's a very small, cute airport. There are not so many flights at Canaima Airport, as you probably have guessed. There is 1 flight, I believe, on Thursday and another one on Sunday. Occasionally there is a second flight on each of the days. There's of course some charter flights still and helicopter tours from here. The fantastic thing is that you can get very close to the airplanes, which is super beautiful. This is our aircraft back to Caracas. It's again Embraer 190 from Conviasa. Every time an airplane arrives, there is a person here which wears traditional clothes. He has a TikTok, you can look him up on the internet. So he's been here as a photo opportunity, I believe. It's kind of touristy, but yeah, it's fun to watch. This flight is free seating, there are no seats assigned on our boarding passes, so basically you can choose wherever you sit. We read on the internet that the best seats are on the right side, because when you depart you can see the waterfalls, which we could see actually already from our hotel, but now from the sky. After a short 1-hour flight, we are landing back in Caracas, and look at the beautiful landscape. Venezuela has such a beautiful coastline, especially around Caracas. It's nicely green. The mountains are very beautiful here. Again, an excellent flight with Conviasa, nothing to complain about, same as the way going, very good. We are just picking up our suitcases and we will check in again because we are flying further today to Isla Margarita again. Our next flight will be with Rutaka. If you don't want to miss that video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.